Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. This is a review of Season 13, Episode 5. What is Season 13? Freaking awesome! I'm telling you, absolutely freaking awesome what it is. It's a book. It's a book and a book on tape. You can get it right now in the video notes. It's written by Alex Lees, and it's very good. I really like it. It's basically he didn't like the current Doctor Who, the Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who. I think a lot of you watching probably didn't like it either, for many reasons. I have about, several hundred videos on it. If you want to go and look, go check my channel. But, you know, it's one thing to complain. It's another thing to actually get up and do something about things, which is exactly what he did. So he wrote a book called Season 12, which kind of acknowledged the Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who, but then moved it forward with the Peter Capaldi Doctor Who in a really clever way, really good. And so I enjoyed it really because a number of reasons. Well, mostly because of the characterization of the Doctor and the other characters in there were spot on, absolutely perfect. He gets his body language right, he gets his personality right, he gets his dialogue right. It's like it feels like I am experiencing a Capaldi story. So that's why I absolutely adore it. I really do. So season 12 was it 12 or 13 individuals? So each episode was its own story, so it felt like a season. With season 13, Alex has done something different. He's doing one complete narrative. I guess riffing off what Christian was doing. Only this actually is a narrative, right? It actually is a narrative. It's a story. It's not like a lot of loud bangs and whizzes. Like, oh look, there's Sultanas and weeping angels. No, this is actually a story, and that's a fun, interesting story. We're up to chapter 5, Flight into Terra Incognita, I believe. It is a fun one. So before we get into it, like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'm very grateful for everybody liking, sharing, and subscribing. I like being liked, shared, and subscribed to. Okay, this is one of the things I like doing. I also like comments. If you can comment, that would be fan-dabby double dose. Like, share, subscribe, comment. All these things are very good things. So essentially, where we are, this narrative, the Doctor and Romana, and K9 is mainly in the TARDIS, but Doctor and Romana, it's a different Romana, obviously, are in this pastiche universe, right? Pastiche interface is the best way I can describe it. It's a little mini. He's trapped in this mini section of space. Where everybody is, where all these aliens that look human-like but not completely human, their entire society is based on turn of the century steampunk Britishy stuff. So you got all this nice sci-fi spaceships and just lots of Victorian eras going on, which is stuff I absolutely adore. We got a little subplot going on that I think the Doctor is just taking the piss out of Romana mercilessly. She says, I'm sick of going to work, says, I'm going to take you completely the opposite place, and leaves here. And he's always fading like, well, why are you shocked? And Romana's getting more and more pissed off as it goes along. So basically, what's happened is the Doctor has blundered into. It's really again. Imagine the Sherlock Holmes, like a Jeremy Brett Sherlock Holmes, or that great Cumberbatch one where they did said it in the 19th century. We design spaceships, right? Basically, so he stumbled into a larger story by finding himself in a dinner party in a museum. There's a planet called Cairo, called nothing to do with the Cairo that we have here, on a planet called Cairo, where rum doings are afoot, and the leader of the expedition, the financer of the expedition, needs to go back there and see what's going on. The villain has turned out to be the evil Dr. Nagati, who was very involved in the expedition. And so far we've had zombies and mummies attacking the Doctor as he investigates and try and find out what exactly is going on. So they've tracked their foe. They know he's heading to another planet. When they did some investigating in episode 4, they know he's heading to the other planet, so they are on board a it's essentially the Orient Express. In fact, this whole episode is Doctor Who does Minder on the Orient Express. Now, I like Minder on the Orient Express, but if you watch Minder on the Orient Express, it's about 75% padding and 25% story, and it's fantastic because it's just like Terry McGann and Arthur Daly on the Orient Express with whoever it is, Chisholm, and there's lots and lots of fun character moments and a little bit of plot to string it together. That's where we are with this episode, and they're just glorious character moments throughout the whole thing. As the Capaldi Doctor is just having so much fun. Again, take the piss out of Romana and enjoying the whole Victorian era because he just likes being the Doctor. He's into all that stuff. So we start off, we're at Croydon Spaceport, and we get a really nice description. Again, the world building in this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. We get this nice description of how the airships work, or the space, which are actually space. Again, I call them trains because they're obviously trains, but they're not. You know, it's the same thing. You know what it is? Imagine an entire episode of the Orient Express one with Capaldi. There you go. That's that kind of feel. They have this really nice explanation of how it works. With these different sheetings covered of cavorite, which isn't cavorite, and plumbar, whatever, doesn't matter. And then you have a really nice description of the spaceship. I like that the Doctor and his party there's a group of about 6 of them. And they're in they're not in steerage, they're in the cheap rooms, which is, and I just kind of enjoy how much, again, the Doctor is enjoying all of this, and one of the party is in first class. And we do have quite a few fun double entendres. Like a lot of this episode is just kind of having fun, playing with the concept and entertaining me. So one of the characters sees a unaccompanied pregnant lady, which you get the feeling is going to be important in the future. Last week, one of the characters, Nathan, who's an American even though we're not. America doesn't exist in this part of the world, in part of the universe. Investigator. He gets sucked in, and not in the good way, by a femme fatale, and he's still somewhat shaken by that experience, which he hasn't shared with anybody yet. Then they had trouble trying to identify and locate Dr. Nagati, and then they land on Germania, which I'm just loving all of this. Really, it's, again, lots and lots of world building. Really pleasant. Minder on the Orient Express does Doctor does the Capaldi Doctor Who, and see how the great touch is. Everybody there is speaking English. Ramona gets really pissed off there. Everyone speaks English, but like this cod German accent English, like hello English. So what I say, a lot of fun. Go check it out. It's in the video notes. If you haven't listened to it, start from the beginning. I would say start at season 12, which I very much enjoyed. I'm gonna have to do a full review of this once we finish the whole book, because it's a good story. It's a story that I just imagine Robert Holmes leafing through and enjoying, right? So I don't think I can give a better recommendation. I think Robert Holmes would enjoy this. You know what? I wish Robert Holmes and Philip Hinchcliffe would somehow make this for Capaldi on today's budget. That would be wonderful, right? That would be absolutely wonderful. That's what I would like to see. My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.